the night patrol. Canine by my side, aching soul. Whip up a storm in the kitchen heat. I'll start the game, never miss a beat. Green thumb in the dirt we grow. Friends with devil dog going toe to toe. Cooking meals fit for a king. Uniform strong, let them freedom ring. Police power, smart and fine. Heart of gold in every line. Serve with pride, protect and show. Life of honor, let it flow. Police power, smart and fine. Heart of gold in every line. Serve with pride, protect and show. Life of honor, let it flow. Patrol the beat around the block. Crime and chaos, we're the shock. Dogs loyal, love them true. Badge of courage, painted blue. Late night calls don't slow me down. In my garden, wear the crown. Cooking meals with flair and fun. The badge on wear, second to none. Police power, smart and fine. Heart of gold in every line. Serve with pride, protect and show. Life of honor, let it flow. Late night calls don't slow me down. In my garden, wear the crown. Cooking meals with flair and fun. The badge on wear, second to none. Police power, smart and fine. Heart of gold in every line. Serve with pride, protect and show. Life of honor, let it flow. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know why. Um, Here we go. I'm just now seeing yeah, you're right, Emily. It's not good. I don't know what to tell you. The audio was acting up. The whole thing was acting up. I just got the thing off of here. It was off on there, but it's on. It was still playing on the, and I don't know why. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Let me share the link. If somebody wants to come up, that's cool. It would be appreciated. Then we could at least talk, and I won't feel like I'm talking to myself. I don't mind admitting that kind of annoys me that Eddie would do that to me. Well, for some reason, and I don't know, maybe it's because I've had the computer running for a couple of days, and I don't know why the camera's acting up. Could be my computer. It's been on for a couple of days. Talking to himself. Yeah, well, yeah, I'm talking to myself. Ain't nobody here. Ain't nobody up here to talk to. Hey, Sue at Butt Files. Hey, Randy. See, but you don't talk. All right, I've seen Jaden. Hey, Jaden.
Hey.
How you doing?
Good.
For some reason,
it doesn't, it doesn't seem like um, the computer's wanting to act right tonight. So tell me about yourself, Jaden. I've seen you over at Eddie's. I've seen you for a little while now. Do you have a channel, or what do you like doing?
Yeah, I do have a channel.
Okay. What is your channel about?
It, it's kind of a music channel.
Oh, okay. I like music, and in fact, let me go through and I will share your link, and that way other folks. Yes, Carnegie, I know you're scared. You're always scared. Hey, Venom Gaming, how you doing? The you know um it's funny. I'm 60 years old. I've spent most of my life avoiding the news. Here of late though, that's all I seem to get, and maybe it's because I let that stuff you know seep into my. It's funny though. Hey Terry, good to see you. Venom Gaming. I've seen you before. I don't know what happened to Jaden. That's okay. But I did share his chart. If y'all get a wild hair, go over and visit. The uh, the truth is, I've spent most. Hey, good to see you, Jamie, Missouri Outlaw. Let's see who else am I missing. There's a lot of good people in here. It's always a pleasure to see you, Arlene, Tim Mitchell, Marines and Army Mom, William Carnegie, Cooking. Uh, well, thank you, Stevie. It's a pleasure. Thank you for being here. And we got Henry Leslie Vermont. Demoose, good to see you, brother. Um, I don't have a beer, but I do have some. I still have some. I guess that's rum. It's white rum with coconut liqueur. I kind of like that stuff anyhow. But oh, I did pin the thing. Good. Well, and I don't know why I go through continually and do this. Um, maybe I should send Eddie of course, I don't know. It seemed like it was his idea to keep me in the dark about that whole thing earlier, anyhow. So maybe he's just trying to be difficult. I don't know. Let me reply to it. Maybe he can tell me why he's why he's why he did that. All right, that's not the right one. Let me get the. Sorry, y'all give me a second. I'm working on it. Let's see. I'll just send him an email. I don't know why he always wants to do that. That really annoys me. But it is, I guess, once you get used to dealing with him, you get used to his childish ways. Anyhow, it is what it is. Let's see. Well, all right, let me get down to the bottom. Hey, Najuma, good to see you, darling. Um, anyhow, yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on right now. I don't know if y'all are aware of it. Have y'all been watching any of the stuff in the news with Israel striking Iran, Iran striking back? There's this whole murder thing, going on up there in Minnesota. Um, it's gotten me kind of riveted to what's going on. And the thing is, we don't, there's no way of telling. I mean, there seems to be contradictory stuff coming out about, the. So I've been watching the news when I get home. I can appreciate that. I've been watching a lot of it myself, unfortunately. Um, but today is Father's Day, or is that today? I think so. If you have a father that you're still blessed to have with you, make it a point to go tell them Happy Father's Day. Um,
Hey Gary, why ain't you on EV Mugs?
Cause I don't want to be on EV Mugs.
Why don't you want to be on EV Mux?
I just don't want to be.
Why not? It's better.
I'm happy with this.
Yeah,
Hey, Gary.
you know, you don't want to be on EV Mux because you don't like change and everything else.
That's
Gary,
right. What?
Gary, EV Mux, you know how to work OBS, right?
A little bit.
Don't even. You know how to work OBS. You know how to move pictures around and resize them and everything else.
Yes, I do.
EV Mux is like a mini OBS. You can
I don't
move
care.
stuff. Gary,
What?
why are you so hard-headed?
Because I like, once I figured out a way to do something, if it works, don't screw it up.
EV Mux is easier and better.
Less strain on your brain.
You have not figured this out, Gary. You have not been able to set up your points. You have not been able to become my admin on this and everything else.
Don't care. I'm not on EV Mux.
You need to switch over to EV Mux.
I don't want to.
I'll help you, Gary. If I can do it, you can do it.
Yes.
It's not even a question of whether I can or can't. It's a question of whether I want to, and I don't want to.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. I know you. You do.
You're
Hey.
just saying you don't want to because you don't like change. Why would
Gary.
okay, let me ask you this, Gary. If you had 10 shares of KTLE or whatever.
How about in the video?
No, that's what I'm saying. Hold on a minute. Let me put this into in language you would understand, okay?
Numbers?
But I'm bringing it up to get the no, shut up, Jerry. It ain't nothing about numbers. It's about me bringing up symbols.
Stock numbers.
Okay. No, not stock numbers, Jerry. Jerry, shut up. Okay. Hold on a minute.
Okay.
Man,
Okay. I will.
Okay, Gary. Let's
Hey,
see.
why did you want to
Hey,
be? Right?
listen. If you had 100 shares of KLTO and you could change that 100 shares of KLTO to NVIDIA, why wouldn't you do it?
Let me look up KLTO.
No.
KLTO. Clotho Neurosciences Inc.
I'm just saying. I'm giving you an example. If you had 100 shares of KLTO and you could change it for 100 shares of NVIDIA, you would do it, right?
Well, obviously, one's worth $1.60 a share, the other's worth $140. You know,
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
it's not the same thing because
It is the same thing. This Streamlabs
one of these days we're gonna have to send you for a drug test.
Streamlabs is KLTO and EV Mux is NVIDIA.
Where Judy May, I try to have peaceful conversations, but when you're dealing with Eddie, it's hard to do that.
You don't want to deal with me? You want me to leave?
Hey, I'm thinking about leaving here myself. You know,
What do you mean?
well, I'm frustrated enough with this whole thing to where I'm tempted to just quit YouTube. And
Oh, come on, Gary.
and pushing me to do
You can't
something.
quit. You have too many fans.
I can at least deal with doing the same thing, but when I'm being pushed to do something different again, you know, it doesn't make any sense to me, and I'm already frustrated. So, you know, I've been doing this a long time. I'm kind of frustrated with, you know, I mean, I don't see any potential in it. I do enjoy the people that I talk to, and that's the only reason why I'm still here. But, you know, I enjoy the people that are in the chat. I enjoy the people that come on the thing, but a lot of this is frustrating for me. So I would rather, I mean, I spend 64 to 80 hours a week working. I'd like to be able to just, what little time I get off, I'd like to be able to relax and not have to think not have to be, focusing on another system, another, thing. I don't like change to begin with, and then being pushed to do something differently that I don't appreciate doing to begin with. It has its moments where it's a lot of fun. I do enjoy the people, but when it comes down to all this other stuff, no, I don't like it. And so for me, it's just becomes a question of why am I doing this? Is the benefits outweigh the effort? And at the moment, it's just not doing it. And maybe it's a delayed thing of the way Eddie. I know Eddie gets upset or frustrated about folks that say hello to him when he goes into one live stream, and they're not somebody that ever supports his channel. And I get that. I say hello. I try to say hello to everybody. And I do consider the people that come in here my friends. But when it gets to feel more like a requirement or a forced thing or like another job as opposed to something to relax on, then that does not. It is not beneficial. It does not enhance. It does not benefit my life. And I could get as much enjoyment out of going to somebody's live stream and just saying hello and either watch or don't watch. And it wears on me. I've got another 3 years to work 64 or as many hours as they'll let me, and it's going to be at least 64 hours a week with a max of 80. I guess I could do more than that. But my focus right now is really on retirement. Sometimes, Simon, and I still,
Jerry.
and I love you. I love Eddie.
Jerry,
y'all
take
are
a
my,
breath. Take a breath.
but
Breathe.
the problem that you run into,
There you go.
even if I wanted to take a break, I can't, because they look at so many things, and you have to wonder whether the squeeze is worth the juice. So,
Well, you have to look at it long term too.
well, that's just it. If things go the way that I hope they go, and the things I'm working towards, then it would never. As far as I've been doing this for, like I said, my first video was 5 years ago. I'm currently at a little over 5,000 subscribers. Which is fine. I've got a lot of good friends on here. Every one of those 5,000 subscribers don't watch my stuff, and I'm fine with that for the most part. I'm thankful for the people that do come in here.
Gary, I barely got 1,500. And I was less than freaking, I was only 100, 200 less than you, and you jumped up there from,
I've done a lot of shorts, and you're just recently starting to do shorts.
Nah.
Those people that do, I guarantee you, I have a lot more shorts than you do. And those shorts are what tends to get,
I know you do. I'm not doing shorts.
I understand. Jamie's doing a few. It's typically Jamie that's doing the shorts for you, and I get that. She does a great job for them. Hey Bob, good to see you. I'm just frustrated right now. And then you run into other situations like, trying to hook up with a whole new system that I don't know or care anything about. I don't mind hopping on here and doing something I'm familiar with.
Forget it. You do you, boo. I don't care.
Thank you. I appreciate that. It's just one of those things where it becomes an obligation as opposed to something to relax. And because of the fact that the channel is monetized, then it gets, no, I'm not ignoring you, Simon. I'm not trying to. I'm just carrying on the conversation. It's hard for me to read the chat at the same time as pay attention. I get kind of tunnel vision.
Hey, I understand what you're saying. We have 80,000 subscribers plus, and all of them are watching my videos either. But somebody's watching because I get over 4,000 views in 48 hours.
Yeah, but then you throw in that crap like Devil Dog sitting here not saying a word through the whole damn thing, and he's telling y'all about it, but he's not telling me about it. Screw him.
Screw me. I was
Yeah.
just playing. I was just playing around, dude, doing something
Yeah,
new.
but I'm tired of being the butt of your jokes. I'm upset right now, and so you can't blame me for being upset. Anyhow, all right, y'all have a good night. We're going to end in 3, 2, 1.